Black Spot Pete has retired and is living here in town. I'll mark his place with a waypoint. There he is, Black Spot Pete.
I didn't think pirates could get that old. Thought scurvy would get them or something.
Don't lower your guard for an instant. All pirates are killers, plain as that, and they don't trust outsiders at all. How's your pirate accent?
Arr! I forgot me number 2 pencil for the Scantron test.
Joke all you want, but that guy won't help us out until you've earned his trust.
Black Spot Pete. I've come to talk to Treasure. Subject I hear you're familiar with.
Treasure! Like you so blessed. Get out of my sight! All my years I only spoke of the golden kindness with me partner. Can't hang the stem.
Maybe we can work out a bargain.
Shut your mouth hole! I'll cork it with me cutlass hard on my tonsils, I assure you.
Salt of the earth, that Black Spot Pete.
It's clear to get anywhere with the old coot. We'll need to fool him into thinking that you're cantankerous Tim.
What happened to Tim anyway?
His lieutenants mutinied on the old guy and divided the plunder, including his captain's outfit.
This is the only real pirate town left. They must be around here somewhere.
You're right. That's Stone Jake. Toughest guy you'll ever meet. He took the eye patch.
Tough enough to take an anchor dropped on his head?
Good plan. That'll do the job, matey. Stone Jake has a thing about monkeys. If you whack the palm trees, he's sure to come running. Perfect for luring him under the anchor.
What? Be that monkeys? Chicken monkeys?
Nice work. I've already got a bead on the second lieutenant. He's in motion near the overturned boat. There's the second lieutenant. You need to steal his peg leg.
Peg leg? Seriously? Isn't that kind of harsh?
You'll need it for the costume. It's very unique. Look, what you need to worry about is getting past his bodyguards.
I'll have to pick them off one by one. Shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent work. You just got one lieutenant left. I'm afraid word's gotten out that someone is taking down lieutenants, and he's hiding out up in a crow's nest.
The dogs are closing in. Stay awake. Keep your wits about your head. Stay sharp. Sharp as an axe. Sharp as a pin. Sharp as a tack. Sharp as a... I don't know. Gotta keep alert. Alert. I know it! 'Tis true! An Asian of Pim's come for revenge!
Chase him down! He's got Tim's hat!
Take that, scallywag! Avast! Avast! You won't take me! You won't take me!
What's the skyline, you pups?
Avast there! You've got me with me back to the sea! I yield!
I just wanted your hat.
Me hat? That's what this be about? Take the motor cut cloth and away with you!
I just wanted your hat.
Cantankerous Tim the Sky. Head on back to Black Spot Pete and pretend to be his little excellent. You got the full Cantankerous Tim the Sky. Head on back to Black Spot Pete and pretend to be his little partner. And remember your pirate accent this time.
So off, Black Show off, landlubber!
Excellent. You've got the
Show
full
off,
Cantankerous
landlubber.
Tim the Sky. Head on back to Black Spot Pete and pretend to be his old partner. And remember your pirate accent this time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my voice. You might have noticed this red square of doom and gloom that has made a reappearance. If you haven't seen my previous video, this square actually caused me a lot of grief when I was trying to get into episode 5, and unfortunately it made a return back into this job when I tried to equip the pirate disguise. To sort of resolve this, I went about trying to get the power-ups again, just seeing if a fresh restart would sort of work around this. But it didn't really work. Despite having all the power-ups, when I went to equip the pirate disguise, nothing would happen except for that red square, which would actually cause the game to completely freeze and lock up. So I'd have to either revert back to my save state or load up a fresh save and then try to warp to the specific part of the game, which is eventually what I had to do, because regardless of how I tried to play through this job, when I tried to play through it normally, that is, whenever I would equip that pirate power-up, I would get the red screen of doom and gloom. So my only other option was to just sort of scratch the save that I had and use the debug menu to specifically load into the checkpoint of the job right before you talk to the pirate. So that's what I had to do in this final playthrough, which is probably why you might see my coin counts being a little lower and whatnot. With all that said, this is not exactly how I wanted to play through this job, but I did figure it was worth giving a heads up because you normally can't play through this job. And as you're about to notice, this job still isn't quite playable thanks to the sort of British text that's been here throughout the playthrough of this whole series, where you have that British text right before each dialogue. You see that in cutscenes and the Binocucom dialogue, etc. That also shows up when you are having the pirate debate with Black Spot Pete, as you will soon notice. And so to get around this, I did have to do some save scumming in order to not fail this job, though I got plenty of job failed sequences, so at least I can show that.
Spot Pete and pretend to be his little partner. And remember your pirate accent this time.
Landlubber! What? Cantankerous Stim! You're back, you two-faced scallywag!
Aye, matey. And not to be rude, but let's talk of treasure. Arr.
How about a round of vinegar talk first, you baboon-faced toilet?
I've read about this, Sly. It's customary for pirates to engage in insult competitions. Make sure you never repeat anything that's already been said.
You take the first broadside, shipmate.
You're a sheep-brained, duck-billed bag of vomit.
Waste of
That's be
skin.
true enough. That be true enough. Muggling, two-face-loving, clam-tongued bag of vomit.
Oh
Come
yeah,
up with some
you're a pig-brained,
pig-brained,
duck-billed, waste-of skin.
Tis already been said.
You're
no
a
pirate
pin-headed,
worth salt would
clam-tongued
reuse an insult.
bag of vomit.
It's a crime. Tis already been said. No pirate worth his salt would reuse an insult. It's a crime before nature. Ah, cantankerous Tim, it must be you. Forgive this old sea dog and his sunburnt eyes for not recognizing you straight away. I've never met a man on land or sea that could curse half as well. Tell me, shipmates, why after so long age at a front anchor now?
I've come for me share of the treasure we stole years back from that remain stove fella.
'Twas a good dog. Speak of it while drunk off. 'Twas a you buried the root in the belly of Dagon. And many a year I kept the map for the treasure hidden. See what's in there.
Arr, then let's have it. High time we dug up our retirement and lived as law.
It shames me fierce to tell you, mate, but I lost me gambling that game of cards. And when I slept, the map was stolen by that terror Captain Fee.
What? I'd have run him through with my cutlass before giving up so treasured a parchment.
This Lefree's no ordinary buccaneer, no. He's earned the reputation as the smartest man of the seven seas. The devil has him on the keep. 'Tis there you'll find the map, and death as well. If you go for the treasure, shipmate, you go alone. Missy Hellman's alone.
Thank you. You've been a good friend.
Aye, and you're still a skinny, malodorous, hairy-pounded bottom feeder.
Thanks to Black Spot Pete, we've got a lead on Rugaloo Stove's treasure. It's buried somewhere on Dagger Island, a landmass many leagues from our current position. To make the voyage, we'll need to steal a pirate ship from the harbor. No easy feat given the cutthroat nature of these cutthroats. First, Burry and Sly will steal a jolly boat and blast the rudders off any ships that could chase us out into the open ocean. The action is sure to provoke the harbor patrol, so be prepared for a sea battle. With them out of the way, no one can stop us from leaving harbor. Meanwhile, Penelope and I will work together to break into LaFouille's keep and steal the map to the buried treasure. Once both objectives are reached, we'll steal a ship and set sail for Dagger Island. Then it'll be a simple matter of following the map and digging up the loot.